Today I'm making a traditional Transylvanian stuffed peppers with rice and ground turkey in a creamy and delicious tomato sauce. To make the stuffed peppers, we are going to start by dicing one onion. So I'm dicing one onion. I'm going to add 2-3 tablespoons of vegetable oil, and I'm going to add the diced onions to my pot, and I'm going to saute it until translucent. I'm going to add a pinch of salt. This will help draw out the moisture from the onion. And I'm using Himalayan salt and sea salt combination. And I'm going to cover it and let it saute. I'm also going to grate 2 carrots with a smaller grater, and I'm going to add to my onion mixture. I'm sauteing the onion until it's translucent. Sometimes if you feel like the onion is getting brown, because you don't want to burn it, it's going to be bitter, you can add a splash of water, just 1 tablespoon or 2 of water to prevent burning. But in this case, it has quite a bit of liquid, so I don't need to add water. The onions are translucent, and I'm going to add now the carrots and just saute it just for a minute or so to release some color. And then I'm going to add the rice. I have here 1.5 cup rice that I rinsed. And I'm going to add some vegeta, about a teaspoon. I'm going to add half teaspoon of turmeric. Turmeric is very good for you, anti-inflammatory, and gives a nice color. And I'm gonna add teaspoon of paprika. And when you add paprika, after you add paprika, you quickly give it a stir, and then I add some water. Why I do that? Because if you leave paprika on the heat, it will burn very fast and it will become bitter, and we don't want that. So about a good teaspoon of paprika. It's a Hungarian paprika, but you can use paprika that you like. Hungarian paprika for a Hungarian stuffed pepper. This is my traditional stuffed pepper. Okay, I'm going to add the rest of the water. I'm going to let it on low to just leave it on the heat on low until the water has been absorbed. I'm going to also add a sprinkle of black pepper and just leave it here until the water is absorbed. So after about 5-6 minutes on low heat, covered, this is how it looks. So now I'm going to remove it from heat and let it completely get cold. So now I'm going to set it aside to cool completely before I add the meat. Make the stuffed peppers. You cut out the little stem And I like to do it like this to save more of my pepper height, and then take a little spoon and scoop out the seedy part. That's basically it. You can rinse it out if you want to make sure there are no more seeds, or just shake it in your hand and the seed will come out. There you go. For my stuffing, I'm going to add 2 eggs. Stir it in until all incorporated. You can add more if it needs to. If you feel like it's too dry, it should stick together. Now I'm going to add the turkey, the ground turkey. I have here 1 pound of ground turkey. And I'm going to stir this in. I incorporated all the turkey meat, and it's nice and smooth, and it doesn't need another egg. So now I'm going to fill the peppers almost fully. Just leave about just about 2/8 of an inch or so of head space. Just like that. I have prepared here my big pot, and I'm going to put them in the pot, just like that. The peppers are all stuffed. I got 13 peppers. Some of them are bigger and some of them are smaller. If you have smaller size, you probably have filling for 15 peppers. But I got 13 peppers in total. So what I'm going to do is cover them with water, put it on the stove on medium heat, and let them cook. So I got here the stuffed peppers. What I like to do, and you don't have to, but I love the taste of celery. So I have 2 celeries here that I cut into 3-4 inch long sticks, and I'm going to put it in here so it will cook with the peppers. It gives it a nice flavor, which I really like. So this is a traditional way that I do stuffed peppers. And we also do it with a soup. So it's going to have a soup when it's finished, rather than just a dry pepper on its own. So this is the traditional Transylvanian way of doing stuffed peppers. And this is how I used to do it, and this is how I'm going to do it this time too. I cover the peppers with water. I'm going to add a pinch of salt, and I'm going to let them cook until the rice and the meat is cooked. While my peppers are cooking, I made a brew with 2 tablespoons of oil and 2 tablespoons of flour, and just stir it cooking for about a minute, and then remove it and let it cool. And this will be used as a thickening to our soup, and it's going to be delicious. When my brew starts to brown, I remove it from the heat. I add the paprika, and I also add a whole bottle of the Italian passata, which is crushed tomato, and whisk it all together until it's lump free, and thin it with some water, and stir it all until nice and smooth and creamy. I'm going to pour this passata with the brew on top of the peppers. I'm adding lovage, which I keep in the freezer. If you don't have lovage, that's fine. You can add parsley only. And I'm adding 2 tablespoons of parsley. And here is the tip. Buy parsley when it's good price. Chop it up, put it in a freezer, and you have it always handy. So I'm letting these peppers come to a boil for 5 minutes, and then it's all done. At this point you can taste for saltiness, and you can add more salt if you need to. It's very good. Excellent. Hope you enjoy the delicious stuffed peppers, and remember to like and subscribe to my channel. See you next time.